I think that shows that there's a real need also. I mean, we're not out here just because there are no issues, no reasons. We're here for a reason. So everybody, I mean, when I joined, I had a reason for joining. I had some problems and stuff. I want to resolve, but but there are reasons that we joined. That's understandable. But the thing is, once you join, I mean, once you put, not 100% of your time, but maybe 10% of your time, maybe like President already was saying, a couple hours a week. I just can't imagine the times you have. I mean, I talked to some people. Last time we talked to some of the people, they talked about some of the things they have done in the past, their jobs and stuff. I'm just absolutely amazed. I'm amazed at the talents that we had seen out there at the last meeting. I know it's the same way here, same thing here. You guys have unbelievable talents, and we can use those talents to help move forward and do the things we need to do. So, I mean, don't think, well, I can't contribute, I don't have time, or I can't do this. Don't think that. I mean, think that, 1 hour a week of your time is very valuable to us. We can use it, believe me. So always think that you can do whatever you can do is valuable. It's very valuable. I mean, hour, 2 hours, you can break. So
I can start the AXO. The AXO committee report. I mean, real brief. Well, we had a regional AXO competition. The AXO is a program called Academic, Cultural, Technological, and Scientific Olympics. It is a program for high school students where they compete in Olympic-style fashion in different categories. And it's for high school students. And so we had our regional competitions this past, on Saturday the 30th at Whitney High School. From the South Suburbs, we had 13 or 12 students competing. And we competed against students from Chicago and Oak Park. And in total, about between 40 students in all that competed in the program. We know already there will be 7 students, seven or 8 students that's traveling from that 40 students that are traveling to Los Angeles, California. And we know that there are several of them from the South Suburbs. So we're very pleased. I mean, we know, they don't know yet, so I can't say, but we know we got several students from the South Suburbs, which is a very good average considering only 7 going. You got several students going from the South Suburbs, so we're very pleased. Students who competed represented Thornridge, Thornton, and HL. So we are very pleased, and they'll find out on June the 4th on Malcolm X. Yes, we are very pleased.
Okay, I'd like to move to Mr. Hall. Are you ready to have a quick discussion?
My name is Larry Hall. I am chairman for the Legal Redress Committee, and basically, the purpose of our committee is to deal with all the legal issues that come through the NAACP. Basically, what my responsibility is to analyze cases that come in as far as injustice or civil rights violations, and determine the merit of the case, if the case is frivolous or not, if it has substance, and then I forward to the president to make a decision if we're going to proceed to fight for justice. We have cases coming in on a daily basis. So, as Vice President stated, those committee forums over there, we do need your assistance with your expertise to assist in these committees so that we can vigilantly fight for justice as a whole. We all are trying our best to do as much as we can with what we have, but the more, the better. I'm sure each and every one of you have incidents that you dealt with recently or in the past where you wish the NAACP would have stepped up and fought for you or advocated for you. So that's where we come in at. But we're only as strong as our weakest link. We need all of you all's assistance if you can give it to us. So we all have families, we all have other careers we're involved in, but I'm here. I have five of my sons play baseball, I'm going to cheerlead, but I'm dedicated to this, and we want your assistance if you can give it to us.
Thank you. Can you serve on more than one committee?
Yes.
Absolutely. She served on 4 committees. I think I'm on 2 or 3, and on 6.
Right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
One thing I say to every member here, or potential member, we all sat on the membership committee.
Oh yeah.
Because while we're out there, I mean, we always have to let people know about what we're doing and bring people in and get them involved, and I think that's going to be the key to our success knowing that we got a dynamic legal affairs team that supports all the other committees. So, you know, it's only a little bit amount of time that you can spend, but it's a lot that we can do in that little time as a team. So let's get started and let's get things going out here. Also, I am looking for I'm working with a couple of people for the media chair, as well as you want the political chair.
No, Karen is on one of our newest members.
Yeah. So look at those committees, join, and bring whatever you want to the table and we'll support the efforts.
Okay. Do you ever have like meeting chairs here tonight?
Yes.
Oh, Barbara.
Labor
Sorry.
industry.
Jeez.
If you can come forward.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Barbara Parker, and I am the Labor and Industry Chair. So I'm always scouting around for jobs and training and whatever. So anyone that's interested and think that tickles their fancy, I'd be glad to have you to help. And I was just informed this evening that my president is planning on increasing my job. So I'm going to need your help. Also, I have a couple of clipboards in the back with some job listings on there, some other information, and you can take a look and jot down some information. If you happen to need something in particular, whatever, email us. And you can address it to whatever committee or whatever, you know, and our secretary will see that, you know, that particular committee or whatever gets the information. So, anyone, welcome aboard.
Also, I want to add that with the Labor and Industry Division as well, is that we want to make sure that everybody leaves their email address. And the reason why we want that is because we're starting to get a lot of good leads. We want to email them to our members so that they can take a look at what that we have to offer. And one thing that I stress is this: if you see a position that's in your email that you want to apply for the job, write down what you did, and then give it to me. And that way I can sort of walk it through the process. Because what we're trying to do now is when people want to go after a job, and being a job developer, then I'll call that company and say, hey, this is one of my members, qualifications are at stand, what do you want to do? And that's being pretty effective right now, you know, when we can walk people to a position. So email it, whatever it is, email it, get it to us, and then I'll personally work on it and see if we can get people in those doors.
All right, take note of it. We have the email address right here at the bottom of your. And on the last page we have the application. If you're not a member, grab that and fill it out. Now, I understand we have, same as Gary, we have the same name, first name, and he's back to taking pictures. And he's from
Park Forest, your trustee.
I'm fellow trustee in Park Forest.
Come on up and introduce yourself. Let's see you.
Thank you. I'm Gary Kopachinski. I'm a village trustee in Park Forest. I also teach theology at Marian Catholic High School, and I'm going to get back on track tonight with my lifetime membership.
Good.
The session was a little rough. We'll start doing that again.
Right. And just so others know that trustee is equivalent to an alderman. So we do have mayor, alderman, state representatives. They're all members here. And what will happen is you'll see some of their committees when they're out in the community. You'll always see it on the back of your agendas. They may not can make it here. Some of them, sometimes, Gary may not be able to make it all the time. But we're glad to have you. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I'm also going to do a little, put this on video for E-News Park Forest.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
I'd like to get back to what Barbara, she has a list of jobs over there. If you need your email, and if you're interested in job, I'm going to electronically post documents in a location that you have access to, and it won't be the website. It's a site where I have documents. You go into grab documents and download it. And if you have an email, what you'll do is I'll put your email in there, and when I send it to you, you'll notify the meeting that there's a new listing. And you go up and grab a job. You know, anybody that's looking for a job, or if you need a job, looking for a job, show, and I make an extra resource you can use. So we're going to try to make things more of a time. Easy for you.
We're partnering with CVS, we're going to partner with Walgreens, we've already partnered with PLS, we're partnering with Comcast, AT&T, all the major players now have looked at this branch and said that we're out here and we're trying to make strides. So they are partnering with us so that we can have access to the job when they come through and get ready to do a job. So I want to just thank all this whole staff that put up with me. Because sometimes I go out and I do things and then I have to contact them, but everything that I do is for the betterment of this branch and that we can move forward and make a difference in our community. So anybody, yes sir.
Could you repeat that partnering list you just mentioned, please?
What we have is, Barbara put up a list, it's a list of jobs, that's all it is.
No, what we have.
I'm interested in the partnering with.
Oh, partnering.
Yeah. We're building an advisory council that all the companies are now. So what they're going to do is they're going to come, they will sit on this advisory council for the NAACP. Then they would see how we can supply them with employees, other things that we do that they can sponsor. It's like a linkage partnership agreement.
Can we give them a list?
I can get that.
You mentioned CVS, Comcast.
CVS, Comcast, White Castle, Walmart.
Walmart.
You work at AT&T. PLS.
Do you have a company that we can partner with?
Yes, I do.
See, that's what I'm saying. All right, that's mine right here. That's mine right here.
You want to tell us about your company?
You're going to tell me on Thursday. I'm just shy. He's going to give us his information. And may I have your name, sir?
Charles Pryor, is it Richard? Good evening, everyone. You can do that.
One of our new members.
Yes, my name is Charles Pryor. I'm actually not a new member. I've been a member for years. I'm also a member of I just transferred into this chapter. I was in 305 to Chicago, and now this is the Far South Suburban chapter.
3006.
So my goal now is to get extremely active with this chapter. I'm also a member of the chapter in Philadelphia, Mississippi. Working with the program there as well. To get very active with them. I've been a member there for about 3 years. So again, my name is Charles Pryor. I am the founder of Global Alliance Computer Training. And that's what I bring to the table. I am the technology master. Yeah. I've been in IT for 33 years. I've worked for some of the largest corporations in Chicago, for Amoco, AT&T, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Midwest Stock Exchange. I got a 7-page resume. Database administrator, land administrator, webmaster, project manager, and professional instructor trainer. Training at the corporate level, not on the street level. So what I decided to do, years ago I joined the VFW group. I'm a veteran, and I started training veterans free to help them to get a job. And this thing progressed so fast and so quick that the word got out, I was flooded with people that needed computer training. So some years ago, I decided to go ahead and start a formal organization. And that's where the Global Alliance Computer Training came in. It's a non-for-profit. It was incorporated in 2002. Tax exempt. The whole kit and caboodle.